When you're thinking about buying a house, you'll hear terms like market value, assessed value, and appraisal value. These can be confusing, so I'll break them down for you. Market value is what your house would sell for if you put it on the market today. Real estate agents figure this out by looking at what similar homes in the area have sold for recently. This is called comparative market analysis, or a CMA. Lenders like banks also look at market value when they decide how much money to loan you for a house. Now let's talk about assessed value. This is the value the local government assigns to your house for property tax purposes. The assessor looks at your property and decides how much it's worth, usually based on a percentage of its market value. This percentage is called the assessment ratio, and it will be different depending on where you live. Most of the time, the assessed value is lower than the market value, and that's good news when it comes to paying property taxes because you'll pay less. But remember, the assessed value might not be up to date with what your house is actually worth right now, especially if you've made improvements or the housing market has changed. So I always tell my buyers, expect for your assessed value to increase after closing based on what you've paid for the house. The appraisal value is something different. This is determined by a professional appraiser when you're buying or refinancing a home. The appraiser, who is assigned by the mortgage company, visits your home, looks it over carefully, and compares it to similar homes that have actually recently sold in the area. This helps them figure out what your house is worth at that moment. The big difference between assessed value and appraisal value is what they're used for. Assessed value is for figuring out your property taxes, while appraisal value helps lenders decide how much money they're willing to lend you for a home. Understanding these different values can help you make better decisions when buying or selling a home. And if you're ever unsure what these numbers mean for you, it's a good idea to give me a call.